Good evening, Fayaz. My name is Bharath. I'm a software professional. Actually, my weight was around 83 kgs. So my entire adult life, after like 20 years, like I've been around like 75, 76, but weight suddenly was at 83. So I was finding it very hard to reduce it. But in last 3 months, so gradually my weight right now has decreased from 82.5 to around 74 right now. So that's a reduction of close to like 8.5 kgs. If I remember correctly, like whatever I had documented that time, it was more than 39 inches. So right now it is close to 36.5. So that there is yeah, definitely some improvement. Actually I can feel that my stomach is get harder.
Great, great. So most people have this, whenever I talk to people, those who want to join this program. So most of them says that, what difference is there between your program and if we, just go to the gym and perform the same kind of exercise, you know. So what will you say to those people?
It's not about I mean suddenly doing a lot of hard work and like lifting heavy weight. So we've been doing some simple stuff, and but in a sustainable way. And every day I raise my level to little bit more extra, right? I think as a instructor, you kind of notice the changes which is happening in us, right? So you are able to understand the level that we are in. So you know like how much these guys to push above the certain level. I think that is what is helping, right? Um, so this where I think getting help of a professional helps really. Yeah.
Hey everyone, so we have a very special guest today here, Mr. Bharath. He is one of our 12 weeks lean body program member, and he has achieved some great transformation through this program. So, yeah, Mr. Bharath, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good evening, Fayaz. My name is Bharat. I'm a software professional, and so I basically contacted Payas 3 months ago. And the issue I had was that my weight was increasing. I had a like I still have some part of it, but I had a like significant belly, and like everybody had started commenting that we are looking big, bulky, right? So even my family members. So I thought that I had to take some serious action right now, and I needed professional help. So that's why I found Paya's contact in internet. I exactly don't remember how, but I then contacted him. So I found it interesting and joined immediately. Um, and so far for me, results have been very good, I would say, because earlier, so I had no structure, right? So I would do things that I wanted, and like I would leave it after a couple of days, and I would not have any result. Um, but as part of this program, actually my weight was around 83 kgs. So my entire adult life, after like 20 years, like I've been around like 75, 76, but weight suddenly was at 83. So I was finding it very hard to reduce it. But in last 3 months, so gradually my weight right now has decreased from 82.5 to around 74 right now. So that's a reduction of close to like 8.5 kgs. So that's a quite a significant thing. And also, not only, I mean, it's not just miraculously things have reduced, right? So it's a combination of both the exercise, the regular exercise, and also the diet. So that has resulted in this. So I'm happy that I found a way where so I kind of understand that how this thing works, right? So that is the main thing for me, I guess. Yeah.
Great, great. So I think like when we have started, you have also talked about that Pius, I just don't want to reduce my weight. My goal is to reduce my belly fat as well. And if I'm not wrong, you have as we were discussing this day before yesterday, so you have told me that you have reduced around 1.5 to 2 inches of waistline. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. Correct. So my, if I remember correctly, like whatever I had documented that time, it was more than 39 inches. So right now it is close to 36.5. So that there is, yeah, definitely some improvement. Actually I can feel that my stomach is, get harder, um, and I still have some way to go. Definitely, yeah.
Right. Okay. So I want to understand, Mr. Bharat, like what were exactly your challenges before you have joined this program, and what you were doing before that has not resulted in the kind of transformation which you were looking for, and what have changed once you have joined the program.
So for me, the main thing is that I'm not a good person doing all things myself. So if there is a person like who can guide me, and if there is a definite schedule and definite structure, and basically like if I'm doing thinking on my own without the prior experience, like that was the difficult thing for me. Like I didn't know the way, right, how to proceed. Basically with a professional help, with a good structure, a good the correct schedule. So I think that is the, I mean, if I know that there is a session tomorrow morning, I would not miss it. But if I had to do on my own, I am sure that I would not do it. I would not wake up at 7 before 7 a.m. and I would not be ready. So that was my main challenge. And also the dietitian has been like she has been following up pretty regularly, like twice a week. um, so whenever so sh- like she has been pretty strict with me, and whenever I try to eat something, um, like I get guilty, right? Because like I have to tell the dietitian that I've eaten this, not eaten this. So that is also kind of motivating me, right? So I think not exercising regularly in a correct way, and also not having the good food habits. So those were the challenges with me. So with this association, I think that that part is going well, I guess. So I've been able to manage that right now.
Great, great. So one thing, like I just want to tell my viewers, it is the kind of transformation which we are making these days. It is not just because of me; it is the team who has been working day and night, and helping our clients to achieve and the target and the goal. Especially Apeksha, the dietitian who is right now working with us, nutritionist. Second, Konal, who is taking care of the exercise and everything. And again, there is one new member who have recently joined. So I'm actually glad that these people are there and looking after the whole program in case if anyone need help inside. All right, great. So it's good to hear that you wanted some support and guidance throughout your journey so that you understand the whole process and how to achieve your goal. And in fact, you have achieved some amazing transformation. But we are still working on it to help you achieve your final target. That is around, I guess, reducing having a flat stomach. It's I think if we reach around 32 inches, that will be your main goal.
Yeah, I think that would be my dream. Uh, yeah, so I already seen good results. So I mean that is the reason I'm planning to continue, because I'm like continuously seeing the results, right? So that's the reason. Yeah, I believe that yeah I'll get there if I continue like this. So
Great, great. So most people have this, whenever I talk to people, those who want to join this program. So most of them says that, what difference is there between your program and if we, just go to the gym and perform the same kind of exercise, you know. So what will you say to those people, like those who compare the program, like, you are having this, the same kind of exercise. I can go out there in the gym and do it, and the nutrition and everything. So what different will have you felt about this particular part?
I also have been in the gym in the past, and like suddenly on a particular day, I would start doing like a lot of things, and next day I would not have the energy to do the things again and like the same thing again, right? So basically, um, it's not only the exercise that matters, but doing it in a way so that it's, I mean, in a right way, so that it's not too much and too less also, right? So, and it should be kind of, I mean, at the end, it should be kind of exhilarating, like it should be enjoyable. So, what I find in these, what I learned in these sessions is that it's not about I mean suddenly doing a lot of hard work and like lifting heavy weight. So we've been doing some simple stuff, and but in a sustainable way. So I mean what it means is that like in all 3 months, like if I'm doing it again and again, so like it was never a day where I was not like too much exhausted, like where I did not hurt some part somewhere, and because of which like I did not have to stop. I found it actually okay, like there is my certain level, and every day I raise my level to little bit more extra, right? So that's the reason I think it. So one thing I learned is that it's not doing something. Like out of ordinary, keep the thing simple but sustain it. So actually that's what I've learned in these sessions. And I think as a instructor you kind of notice the changes which is happening in us, right? So you are able to understand the level that we are in, so you know like how much these guys to push above the certain level. I think that is what is helping, right? So this where I think getting help of a professional helps really. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think that's mostly it. So that's why in the initial, I mean, in the stages like this, better to go for a professional.
Right. And how many days per week were you training? Like I usually plan like 5 days a week for busy professionals, but there are people who just train with me live thrice a week. So were you one of them, or you were training 5 days a week? So how was it?
No, not 5 days a week. So for me, it's 3 days a week. So 3 days a week with Payas. And the next 2 days, I do some cardio exercises. Mainly, I play badminton. So, so it's for me 5 days, 2 days rest.
All right. So basically, you mean to say from the past 3 months, you have been just weight training for thrice a week,
Yes,
and then 2 days you have played a sport which you actually like,
yes,
and you have lost around 8.5 kg and 2 inches around your waistline, 2.5 inches from your waistline. Correct?
correct. Yes, yeah.
Right. So that's what I want to say to most of the people. Like they overcomplicate the whole thing. I mean, they go to the gym, they start working out, specifically for people those who are looking to lose fat and and to get in shape. They work out like crazy 1 to 2 hours in the gym, and then they perform cardio separately for half an hour, 1 hour, and then they reach nowhere. That's the main problem, because it's not about doing more, it's about doing the right thing in a right way. Okay, so so that's what the whole objective of this program. And as Mr. Bharat was, he was telling just few minutes ago that It's more about sustainability rather than doing something, uh, just moving going ahead without a plan. So it's more about having a plan, putting in place, and then following it on a regular basis to keep it sustainable. All right. So right now, Mr. Bharat, you have already, given an overview about what you have achieved out of this program in the 12 weeks. Now, what would you like to say to our viewers who actually wants to start something? Either they want to start losing weight or losing fat on their own, trying to build some muscle during the process. So, but there is something that is holding them back. Okay, so you must be at that place at some point of time. So uh, uh, what you have to say to these people?
Um, so find a way where things are not too much complicated. So find a way where you can repeat like day by, like every like in a in a given schedule in a day, in a week, uh, should be able to repeat that and should not get exhausted, and basically like enjoy the whole process rather than getting exhausted and not think about it the next day, right? So that is finding that niche or that method is very important. um, Second one is the diet. So the science behind that diet, like how much to eat, what to eat, how much, let's say, what kind of protein to eat, right? So which can sustain. So just doing a diet is also not good. That's because at the end of it, I mean, if we just do the diet, might end up losing the weight and also the muscles. So that's not the good thing, right? So in addition to the diet, the weight training exercises help retain the muscles and build them, and proper diet. So both are very, very important. And definitely go for a professional help. Like, yeah, can do, I mean, can read different books and internet, but then spending few thousands for something which impacts life on a longer term, I think that's worth it. So I would say go for it. So
Right. And just to uh, motivate people, those who are actually watching us right now. So usually people tell me that after the age of 40, 30, they cannot do it. I mean, they are so busy with their life and everything. So I mean, I know that you are being an IT professional, you must be working somewhere around 9 to 12 hours every day, but still you were able to manage this whole program, like the kind of exercise which we were telling you, that was 1 hour thrice a week, so almost 3 hours of training with us, and 1 to 2 hours playing badminton. So 5 hours, actually you were giving 5 hours per week, uh, uh, in taking care of your health and reaching your goals. So what's your current age, if you can tell people that?
I'm 42 currently.
All right. So you're 42, and how many hours do you spend in your professional life? Like, how many hours do you work?
It's about, say, let's say 9 hours on an average per day. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So even after, most people have this confusion, like if I have a busy lifestyle and then, all those things coming up, because I'm sure that you must be spending some time with your family also after this, but still you have somehow managed with the right kind of determination and focus, you were able to achieve these kind of targets. So it's not about, you have to kill yourself, dieting and, working out like crazy in the gym every day. It's more about finding out something which can help you to do it on a sustainable basis. Spend some time on this, and you will be able to achieve your target, whatever your age is. Right. So I think that's my final message. And Mr. Bharat has actually given a very good uh, the testimonials and whatever uh, you know results you have achieved out of this program. And thank you so much for coming and giving this testimonial to motivate the viewers who are actually watching us right now. And I hope more to, we'll achieve more targets after these, in the next 3 months, and we'll have one more testimonial after that, right? So your final transformation, what we can achieve. All right. So thank you so much for coming and giving this interview. And I'll see you inside the program again.
Thank you, Payas. Yeah, thanks for
All
having me.
right.
Yeah,
Bye bye. So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much. Bye
thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Bye. Take care.